Yesterday, that is the previous class, we discussed about preparation of bank reconciliation statement. In that, I told you to remember two things. That is very important. Two rules. One is in which book it appears first. In which book the transaction appears first. The transaction appears first. And what happened to balance? What happened to balance? Increase or decrease? Second rule, which book you want? Which book you want? Very simple. These are the two rules that you have to remember. And also, why there is a difference between cashbook and passbook? Because two different persons, cashier, bank clerk, two different places, office, bank, two different timings. Here, timings when check deposited, check issued, entered in office cash book first. Then only it will appear in the passbook after 5 days clearance process. Likewise, there are two items like debit items and credit items. Based on our standing instructions, bank debited or credited certain items. After 5 days, after getting the passbook from the bank, then only we will come to know. So, two timings. That is why there is a difference between balance as per cash book, balance as per passbook. What are those differences? That is what we have to find out and write. Cash book shows 50,000. Passbook shows 67,000. Why? You have to explain. That's all. BRS is nothing to do with debit and credit or accounting rules. Why there is a difference, you have to prepare. And you should explain to the manager that for how much amount we can give a check. That's all. Right, friends, now. So, two rules you should remember. Yesterday, previous class, we discussed balance as per cash book or balance as per passbook given. Then we found out balance as per the other book. Today, the next type we are going. Next type. Yes. Maybe the advanced problems we will do later. This is just introduction of our program BRS Made Easy. No formulas, nothing. Fine. Now, we are going to talk about overdraft. Overdraft balance as per cash book. What is passbook balance? OD balance as per passbook. Or OD balance given as per passbook. What is OD balance as per cash book? Normally, whenever OD is given, we use minus sign, balance plus sign. OD minus sign we use. Yes. Why, sir? Why we should use? Normally, even like a general approach, normal balance as per cash book, OD balance as per cash book, OD balance as per passbook should come. Yes. Or what we say, unfavorable balance is called OD balance. Overdraft balance is given in the problem, it will be showed as minus sign. But we need not show minus, plus, this and all. Without that, we will be able to arrive at the answer. But before that, in case of overdraft, why they put minus sign? Or what is the necessity of balance as per cash book equal to balance as per passbook, or OD balance as per cash book must come as OD balance as per passbook, minus sign why we should use. There is a reason for that. Now, friends, please understand cash book. Cash book. I told you this must come before your mind. Now here, passbook. Passbook. Cash book, receipts, payments. Side. Debit side, credit side. Debit what comes in, credit what goes out. Because this is nothing but cash account, receipts, payments, cash account. Okay, this is what cash book. Cash book always shows debit balance to balance brought down. Likewise, passbook does not have side. Yes, passbook only columns, that is withdrawal column. Withdrawal column. Here, deposit column. Deposit column. But what we say, withdrawal means debit. Deposit means credit, comes into the bank, credit. Debit goes from the bank. Of course, balance. Okay. Now, this is cash book debit balance, passbook balance. Whenever there is here 50,000 means here 50,000. This is balance. That means cash book shows debit balance. That means money which we are having. Passbook will show credit balance. That means our money is with the bank. Here 50, here 50. Here it is called debit balance. Here it is called credit balance. If cash book shows credit balance means overdraft. If passbook shows debit balance means overdraft. That means we have drawn more money from the bank. Debit. We have to give withdrawals more. Normally deposits will be more, receipts will be more. If payments are more, it is overdraft. That means sometimes bank will allow us to overdraw. Yes, you can have overdraft. Now, I'll come to overdraft. Fine. Sometimes what bank will say, one of the facilities rendered by commercial bank or one of the functions of commercial bank is lending loans. Accepting deposit, lending loan. These are the two functions rendered by commercial bank. You would have studied. Fine. Now, second function of commercial bank is lending loans. How the commercial bank lend loan? They call you, give short-term credit or give long-term credit. Discount bill of exchange and give money. Take your goods, lock it in a godown, give money. Allowing overdraft facility. Already you are a customer. Fine. You want money. Instead of giving directly, we will deposit in your bank. That means you take overdraft over and above a certain amount. You take it. That is also a form of lending. Instead of giving directly to the customer, you take overdraft up to 1,50,000. So, bank will allow the customer to take more from his account. Bank will sanction OD facility. Suppose, for example, bank allows OD facility. You take up to 1,50,000. Okay, that means what balance it is? Debit balance. Yes, debit balance means overdraft. Overdraft minus sign. That means what bank says, you take 1,50,000. Right. I have taken 1,50,000. Then how this will appear in my passbook? Debit balance. Because I have taken 1,50,000, I have taken. Withdrawal, I have taken. Therefore, 1,50,000, I have taken. This appear as overdraft balance, withdrawals more. Yes, that means I have to pay 1,50,000 to bank. When 1,50,000 is overdraft in the passbook, this will be written here, 1,50,000. So here, by balance brought down. Here, credit balance, OD balance, minus sign. Right. So, passbook shows debit balance, means cash book will show credit balance, opposite. That's what we say minus, opposite. So, this is what we must understand. Okay, sir, we have understood overdraft means drawing more. Bank money is with us. Passbook withdrawals more. So, debit balance. Cash book payments more. That means bank money is with us. One more thing, friends. This cash book also, what column we are writing? Cash book involves discount column, cash column, bank column. 3 column cash book. Here we take only bank column, cash book bank column, passbook are same. Cash book, cash column we are not reconciling. That is different. Cash book bank column, passbook columns we are going to reconcile because receipts payments. Here also receipts payments. So bank passbook, bank column with passbook we reconcile. Balance brought down 1,50,000, bank column. That means bank money is with us. We have to pay. Bank money is with us, 1,50,000. Fine. Now, okay. Sir, in case of cash book, normally when you deposit, normally when you deposit in bank, what will happen to cash book? Increase. Increase. Fine. Normally, when you issue a check, decrease. Fine. But as I told you, overdraft means opposite. Overdraft means minus. That means cash book. When you deposit, normally cash book balance will increase. If it is an overdraft balance, cash book balance will decrease. Opposite. Minus. Why we are using minus sign? I am not going to take this problem from starting with minus sign and all. As usual, I must proceed. When I come to overdraft, I will make it as plus means minus, minus means plus. So therefore, why sir? In case of overdraft, it is minus. Add normal balance, add overdraft balance less. Why? Check received, cash book balance goes up. But here, when a check is received, when there is overdraft balance like this, balance will come down. How no? Now, 1,50,000, payment side more. Now a check is received. 2 check received from Ravi. Check received from Ravi. Okay, here 30,000. 30,000. If it is a normal balance, balance will go up. But this is overdraft balance. We have drawn 1,50,000 from the bank. Now, when we deposit this 30,000 in the bank, what will happen to the bank balance? When you say carry down, so 30,000 deposited, overdrawn 1,50,000. So therefore, balance will be 1,20,000. See, that is the difference. 1,50,000 we have drawn more. Now, when you deposit 30,000, this 1,50,000 will become 1,20,000. Again, you deposit will come. Suppose we withdraw, increase, because more money you have drawn. 1,50,000 you have drawn, but now you deposit. Therefore, how much we have to pay to the bank? 1,20,000. See here, when you deposit, same thing friends here, 30,000. This is debit. This is credit. Debit minus credit, debit. That's what? 1,50,000 drawn more. 30,000 deposited. Therefore, 1,20,000 debit. How much money we have to pay to bank? 1,20,000. Again you deposit 20, 1 lakh. So likewise, please understand, when a check is received, balance will come down. Opposite. Normal balance plus overdraft balance minus. This is one explanation. Right. Now, second explanation. When you withdraw more, now I will take it as 1,20,000. 1,20,000. Fine. Now, I am issuing a check to a customer. When I issue a check to the customer, I will write here, by check issued to Ram. So, 25,000. I am issuing a check for 25,000 friends. Now, this leave it as it is. No, it appears like this. 25,000, I am issuing a check. Already 1,50,000 drawn. When I issue a check for 25,000, it will be more. That means, what is balance carried down? balance carried down 1,75,000, balance brought down 1,75,000. Therefore, cash book shows credit balance more. 1,50,000 drawn. Again another 25,000 I draw. That means 1,75,000 rupees I have drawn overdraft here. Already 1,50,000 drawn. Now I am issuing a check for 25,000. Again, how much? 1,75,000. Debit. OD. Therefore, how much I have to give to bank? 1,75,000 rupees I have to. Normally, when a check is issued, what will happen to cash book balance? Less. Yes, when you issue a check, balance will come down. But in case of overdraft, when you issue a check, in case of overdraft, balance will increase. That's all, friends. So, normal balance means plus. Overdraft balance means minus. Normal balance minus. Overdraft balance plus. So, why do they say so? Sir, it is like that only, sir. No, I am not going to say reason because of this. Because customers are allowed overdraft facility. Customers are given, a bank is doing this function to the customers, lending loans. That's what, friends, I think you have understood now. Now, you may ask me, sir, when we prepare BRS, normal balance means plus, OD means minus. So you will start with minus and you will do a? No, friends. As it is, I will do. When the result comes, if it is plus, we'll put minus. Minus means plus. So normally we will do. Because I am not going to change our approach that I taught yesterday. Yesterday's approach only I am going to follow. Because of overdraft, everything upside down, I am not going to do. Same approach we will follow, for which one small sum we have to explain, friends. Now, friends, one small sum I will explain. Yes, please copy down. The bank passbook showed an OD for 4,500. Prepare bank reconciliation statement as on 31st March 1988. That's all. Okay. Now, first, okay. Checks deposited for 7,500 but not credited by the bank before 31/3/88. Yes, I have given 7,500. Yes. B. Checks issued for 3,850 were presented for payment on 4/4/88. Next, C. Withdrawal column of the passbook was added rupees 600 excess. D. A check for 3,500 withdrawn from the bank withdrawn from bank 3,500 withdrawn from the bank but recorded in cash book as rupees 5,300. E. Bank charges 150 debited by the bank not recorded in cash book yes. So prepare BRS. Now find out balance or OD balance as per this is given passbook. Therefore, as per cash book, we have to find out cash book. If it is 4,500 there, how much will be as per cash book? So that you can compare and explain the reason. Right. Now these are all the reasons. Fine. Now what we should do? As usual, let us proceed, friends. We need not to change anything. BRS. So now OD balance as per passbook. Passbook. Passbook is otherwise called bank statement. They will give like this also. Bank statement. Bank statement is otherwise called passbook. So it is 4,500. So inner column, outer column. Okay, now one by one we have to proceed. Yes, like how we did yesterday, we have to proceed like this, having these two rules. Two rules. Okay, now same methodology we are going to use. Yesterday's methodology we are going to use by using our hands, left hand side, cash book, right hand side, passbook. Okay. Now, cash book, passbook, effect. One more column, OD effect. This is for explanation I am writing, but always instead of this columns, you use hands. Now, cash passbook is given, passbook given. That means cash book to find. Yes. Here also passbook given. So we have to find out cash book. So we remember like this. Now, checks deposited for 7,500. Please do not do anything other than the normal way. Sir, overdraft is given, sir. Appo plus na minus, minus na plus. Don't do anything. As it is, proceed, you will get the answer. A small change here. That's all. Now, cash book, passbook. First one, checks deposited for 7,500. Now, when a check is deposited, normally proceed. When a check is deposited, in which book it appears first? Check means cash book. Cash book, fine. Deposited. And what happened to balance? When a check is deposited, cash book balance increase. Because first we will write in cash book only, increase. Passbook balance, same. Because in passbook, it will take 5 days to come. There it is given, but not credited by the bank before 31. Before 31, not collected and credited. That means it is taking time. Next month only will come. But we are closing books as on 31/3/88. Therefore, passbook balance remains same. Second question. Yes. Second question. Which book balance you want? Which book balance you want? You want cash book balance. See, passbook is given. Passbook is given. Which book balance you want? Cash book. Therefore, if you want cash book balance, what we should do? Add. Add. Passbook is given. Add. Because overdraft, less. See friends here. Now, check deposited. Check deposited first will appear in cash book. Cash book balance increase. Fine. And passbook balance same. Fine. Now, fine. Effect to find given. Which book balance you want? Passbook balance you want. Sorry, cash book balance you want. You want cash book balance. Passbook balance is given. You want cashbook balance. Therefore, you must add. Overdraft balance, opposite, minus, no. Plus means effort plus. That means add we will write. Add. Normal balance add means overdraft balance less. That is the answer. That is the answer. See friends, cashbook, passbook. Check deposited will appear in cashbook, increased. Fine. Now, check increased. Passbook same. Right. What happened to the increase? Which book balance you want? Cashbook balance only you want. Therefore, what we should do? Add. In case of overdraft, less. Opposite. Less. See? Normal, if it is normal balance, we would have added. In case of overdraft balance, less. Why it is less? I told you. In case of cashbook balance, check deposited, add. In case of overdraft, check deposited means balance will come down. Same. So this is the answer, friends. So please write less. Here you should write BRS as on 31,388. This is given. This is to find. Now add. Then less. So therefore, answer is less. Check A. Check deposited but not credited. What is there as it is, right? But not credited by bank. Whatever is given there, please write fully. We must write. That is 7,500. Now go through the second one in your book. Checks issued 3,850. 7,500. Overdraft as per passbook. Checks issued for 3,850 were presented for payment on 4/4/88. Second one. Okay. Now see, I am not using minus sign, plus sign and all. Maybe in your, whether it is your book, they will be using minus sign, plus sign. All these may confuse you. I am taking as it is. Up to this, yesterday I was doing. Today, if it is overdraft, minus. That's all. Go ahead. Now, next. Please follow carefully. Cashbook, passbook. Right. Now, checks issued for 3,850. When a check is issued, in which book it will appear first? Cashbook. Right. What happened to cashbook balance? Less. What happened to passbook? Same. Because this had come to passbook on 4/4/88 only. So passbook balance same. Second question. Which book balance you want? You want cashbook balance. See there? You want cashbook balance. Which book balance is given? Passbook. Therefore, less. Because it is overdraft, add, again I repeat, cashbook, passbook. Check issued. When a check is issued, cashbook balance less. Passbook same. Right. Now which book you want? Cashbook balance we want. We want cashbook balance. But given passbook, given hand only will go up and will come down. Passbook given. Therefore less. Because it is overdraft, add. Now this also I will do. checks issued, balance as per cash book, less. Passbook, same. Now, which book you want effect? Which book you want? You want cash book. You want cash book. Fine. If you want cash book, what we should do? Less. But this is overdraft problem, therefore add. Finished answer. But of course, this will work out more appropriately. You will get the answer immediately. Now add. That is B. Whatever is there, checks issued, but for or checks issued were presented as it is, you write, presented for payment on 4/4/88. Whatever is given, you must write, friends. No shortcut and all. 3,850. 3,850. Over. Right. These two are ordinary. Yesterday we have done. Now, withdrawal column of the passbook was added 600 less. So, if slightly different ways are coming, except checks deposited, check issued, debit item, credit item, except these four, remaining comes means just to work out what is happening. Withdrawal column of passbook, passbook, right. Withdrawal column, passbook was added 600 less. That means was added here actually 3,000. 3,000. Was added 600 excess. They have written more 600. So 3,600 has come. Extra. Now cash book, passbook. Cash book, passbook. Fine. Withdrawal column of the passbook. Withdrawal column. See, this is withdrawal column. This is deposit column. Yes. Deposit column. That is what it is given. Withdrawal column was added 600 less. Cash book, passbook. Right. Which book it appears first? Passbook. Passbook. What happened to balance 600 rupees more? If 600 rupees is added more, the balance, what will happen to the balance? Withdrawal column. Now we are proceeding normally. For example, this is 17,000. 30,000 normal, 17,000, 3,000, 20,000. This is the balance. 600 more. If you write 600 more, 17 minus 3,000, withdrawal column, 17, 14,000. 14,000. Normally you should do. 17 minus 3, 14. 600 was added more, return more. Then what will happen to the balance? 14,000. 17 minus 3, 14. Again you are writing 600 excess. Return 600 excess. So if you write 600 here, 14,000 will become 13,400. So therefore, balance less. Balance less. Withdrawal column of the passbook was added. 600 more was added. Withdrawal column you have added 600 more. Instead of 3,000, normally 3,000, 14,000. Instead of 3,000, you have written as 3,600. 17,000 minus 3,600, 13,400, 13,400. Yes, 13,000, 13 plus 3, 16, 400, 17,000. So, fine. Now, 17 minus 3, 14, correct. 600 more. Imagine now, 17 minus 3, 14 only should come. Instead of writing 3,000, the accountant has written 3,600 more. Therefore, balance 13,400. What happened to balance? Less. What happened to balance? Less. Cash book, passbook. It is written in the passbook. Right. Which book it is written? Passbook. What happened to balance? Balance less. Balance has become less. Because 600 rupees was added more, balance less. Cash book, same. Which book you want? Cash book. What you should do? Add. Add. How much you must add? That 600 rupees. How much is given there? 600. 600 rupees add. Because it is overdraft, less. Now, here. Same thing here also we will do. Cash book. What happened to cash book? Same. Cash book same. Cash book same. Passbook less. Because withdrawal column you have written more, balance will be less. Less. Effect. Now which book you want? You want cash book. Therefore, what you want cash book, what you should do? Add. Because it is overdraft, less. Now, this is little bit difficult only. Same, a check withdrawn as it is, you write friends, but withdrawal column of the withdrawal column. 600. 600. Okay. Next one, 3,500. A check for 3,500 withdrawn from bank but recorded in cash book as 5,300. Okay. Now, this is also a different sum. Please remember, I am doing little difficult sum. A check for 3,500 withdrawn from bank but recorded in cash book as 5,300. So something we must take it. We must do it in a rough column. Withdrawn from bank but recorded in cash book as 5,300. Fine. Now cash book. Which book appears first? Cash book. Check 3,500 withdrawn from bank. Now, say for example, friends, 10,000 rupees is there. Now, how much withdrawn? 3,500 withdrawn. Fine. 3,000. Now, what will be the balance? 6,500. This is what normal. But it was written as 5,300. So, 6,500. Now, instead of 3,500, it was written as 5,300. It was written as 5,300. Now, 10,000 minus 5,300, 4,700. Now, what happened to the balance? 10,000 minus 3,500, 6,500. This is original. But accountant has wrongly written 5,300. So, what will happen to the balance? Less. How much less? 1,800. Correct? 1,800. Yes. 1,800. Instead of 6,500, it has come down to 4,700. So balance less. How much less? 1,800. Please understand. 10,000, return 5,300, balance has become less. In which book it appears first? Cash book it appears first. What happened to balance? Balance reduced. How much reduced? 1,800 reduced. 1,800 reduced. Now, which book you want? Cash book you want. What we must do? Passbook less. Because it is overdraft, add. Because it is overdraft, add. Whatever is there, please write a check for, as it is used, right friends? How much? 3,000, yes, 1,800. Little difficult problem only I am giving in the introduction class itself, because yesterday we did 2 problems easily. Today also I don't want to give like that. Let us try. The next sum I will give it easy. You will do it immediately. Fine. Last one, bank charges debited by. One thing very important. I am not changing anything. Overdraft plus or minus, minus or plus. I am not doing anything here. As it is I write and I find out the balance. Here I write OD balance as per passbook. Normally in your book what they should have written, no, OD balance as per passbook minus 4,500 they used to write. But I am trying to make it in a simple manner. As it is I write. That's all. Over. Now next one, last one. Bank charges 150 debited by the bank. Cash book, passbook. Bank charges debited by the bank. In which book it appears first? Passbook. What happened to passbook balance? Less. Right. Which book you want? Cash book. Therefore, what we should do? Add. Now it is overdraft. Less. Less. That is bank charges. Fully you should write, friends. Bank charges 150. Therefore, answer 0, 5, 5. Add 0, 5. Now less. Okay, less. It is wrong. Correct. Now, what we should do? OD balance, we should write OD balance as per cash book. That's all. Because you are writing OD here, we need not write anything. Started with OD balance, ending with OD balance. Suppose 10,000, if it is more 10,000, suppose here 15,000 comes means minus. If it comes minus here, it will become plus. That means normal balance. Anyhow, you understand this, this will do. I think copy difference. This is little bit difficult. Please understand. I have shown also these two things I have explained here. First, we must see what happened to balance. Here, balance reduced. Here also, balance reduced. Right. Now, we will take as cash book. The cash book showed an overdraft for 4,500. Prepare BRS as on 31/3/88. Same. We will take one problem. A. Check issued to our supplier. Check issued to our supplier X rupees 4,000. Not entered in cash book. B. Club members subscription rupees 1,250 appeared in passbook only. C. Check received for rupees 8,000 not deposited in the bank. There was a direct deposit. There was a direct deposit by our customer. Rupees 6,000. Enough, friends. Enough. I will give it in a simple manner. Right. Now, OD balance as per cash book given, 4,500. Do not make any sign minus or plus, just as it is. That's all. Now, one by one, check issued to our supplier. Same thing, friends. Left hand side cash book, right hand side passbook. Check issued to our supplier. Cash book. Check issued will appear in cash book. Cash book balance come down. Check issued to our supplier. Yes, cash book comes down. But not entered in the cash book. See, that is what is given here. Not entered in cash book. Normally, when a check is issued, it will be entered in the cash book first, then only it will be given to customer, it will go. First, it will be entered in the cash book. But what happened? Nor here, it is not entered. Entered means less. Not entered, same. See, very, very important. Sir, how it is possible? Accountant would have forgot, or accountant has kept it in the drawer. He issued a check, entered on the payment side of the cash book, entered on the payment side of the cash book, but not sent, yes. But here, check issued to our supplier. Check issued to our supplier. Normally will be entered here. But in this problem, not at all entered. Not at all entered. Forgot to enter in cash book. Therefore, first entry will be made in the cash book. But not entered, cash book same. What about passbook? Passbook it would have come. Because check issued to our supplier, he would have taken and deposited in his bank. That would have come to our bank would have paid. Therefore, passbook comes down. Please understand, just because we are not writing the check in our cash book, it does not mean customer also would not have claimed it. Customer has claimed it because that has come. So therefore, cash book balance remains same. It's a mistake. Passbook reduced. Fine. Now, what happened to balance? Passbook reduced. Which book you want? See there, cash book. Passbook we want. We want passbook, friends. Cash book given. If you want the passbook, what we should do? Less. Because it is overdraft sum, add. Therefore, add check issued, not entered, it is a different sum, not entered in cash book. As it is, please write 4,500, sorry, 4,000. Please, this is also nice transaction. Nice transaction. Next. Club member subscription. You can very well do this. Club member subscription. Yes. Cashbook, passbook. Club member subscription. Which book it will appear first? Passbook. Because debit item. Based on our instructions, bank would have paid some amounts, debit, withdrawals, they would have paid. Therefore, passbook has come down. Cashbook same. Second question, which book you want? You want passbook. Therefore, we must less. Because it is an overdraft problem, add. Club member subscription. I am not making any changes. As it is, I do. If a normal problem comes, what I will do? Yes. If it is overdraft problem, same method I proceed. Last, I make the change. That's all. It is 1,250. Right. Check received for 8,000. See, this is also, yes, check like this, little bit different. Check received. Friends, cash book, left hand side, cash book, passbook. Check received. Okay, when a check is received, what will happen to cash book balance? Increase. Check received, increase. But not deposited in the bank. Yes, not deposited, so it has not yet come to the bank. Same only, not deposited into bank, not collected by the bank, all same only, or collected on next year, all same. So not collected by the bank, not deposited in the bank. We ourselves we having, but cash book increased, passbook same. Which book you want? There, passbook you want. Therefore, less. Because it is overdraft problem, add. That is check received. Yes, check received. Okay, completely you must write 8,000. Yes. Now, last one, there was a direct deposit by our customer, cash book, passbook. Customer deposited directly in our bank. That means what? It has come in the passbook, credit side, direct deposit. Which book it will appear first? Passbook. What happened? Increased. Cash book, same. Which book you want? Passbook you want. Passbook you want. Therefore, add. Because it is overdraft, less. So, direct deposit. So, answer that is 6,000. We can write here 6,000. Here total 0, 5, 2, 13. 250, 7,250. Now, here OD balance as per cash book. Here OD balance as per passbook. That's all. Answer. This is the answer. We have completed in a very simple manner, friends. Previous sum little bit difficult. That also you must know. These two rules you apply, BRS over. What is happening to balance? Yes, that is very important. This is overdraft. Right, friends. So I am winding up today's session. Yesterday, normal balance is given. Today, overdraft balance is given. Right. One more type is there. Next class, we will do one more type. That is changing cashbook balance and finding out BRS. Amending cashbook balance and finding out BRS. That's all. So if we can say there are three types: normal balance, OD balance, amendment of cashbook. We will be completing it, friends. Thank you, friends.